All right, what's up, people? We're going to get straight into it. Two things, transgender and Gamestop. Some of y'all already know what I'm talking about. Look, for those who didn't see the video, there's this transgender man to woman who came into GameStop, and apparently there was an issue about him calling him sir, and the lady jumping in the business and telling her to mind her business, and then the clerk messes up and says, "You guys," it's like, "It's ma'am." The lady keeps saying, "It's ma'am, it's ma'am." So we gonna get into it. Look, first of all, let me just the moral of this whole podcast about you cannot have your cake and eat it too. You cannot try and say, "Oh, I'm a woman," but then go about shit masculine. You can't say, "Oh, it's ma'am," but try and strong arm him into ma'am. Because had he went out there and told him to come outside and handle it outside, let's say out of the off chance, that's a big burly girl. But let's say on the off chance that the GameStop dude did beat her ass, beat the brakes off her. Then it's, "Oh my God, you hit a woman and you can't do that." And then she went off. I'm not even going to play no games no more. He went off and stormed out, kicked merchandise. Like, is that how you really want to represent your people, that community? Come on, man. Like, I'm for it. If you're transgender, if you're gay, LGBTQ, that's fine. That's, you do what you do. I have no problem with that. But I will say I shouldn't have to be forced to accept it, for one. That's what you do. I don't have an issue. It's your life. But yeah, back to that. This guy, this man, this woman, this shim, completely flies off the handle, and then tries to have the best of both worlds. And that's what bothered me about it. You got any thoughts?
My first thoughts initially when I seen the video, I was like, yo, why is Hulk Hogan inside a GameStop wrecking everything? You heard the video, you seen the video. He was like, "You listen to me, brother. You call me sir one more time, and we're going to see you in a cage match tonight." Like, he was wrecking everything. He went the manliest you can get is what she supposedly got. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking, is this coming? And I know where it stems from. It's insecurity. They are insecure because if someone, calls me a woman, I know I'm not a woman. So if you're not this or you're not that, but the thing is, they don't really believe what they try to get us to believe. They want to force it upon us. They want us to accept it. They want us to be kind of somewhat brainwashed to make them feel better because they don't really believe it in their core. And so I'm like, yo, you're saying you're trying to be everything or you're acting as a way that you say you're not. So you say you're a woman, but when it all comes down to it, you go about things as a man. That's your natural instincts.
It's like when a woman says, "Oh, I bet you won't hit me. I bet you won't hit me," on the ear. Like, and then when they hit you, it's, "Oh my God, you hit a woman." Or if a woman hits you first,
right,
and you hit her back, you're labeled as the bad guy in front of the public situation when she had no business doing that.
So, yeah, it's like, and it's not, the thing is, it's not just this person in the video. It's an epidemic nowadays. Mm-hmm. There is social media, they're everywhere. People forcing upon the gay community is forcing themselves. Now, I'm not saying I don't accept them. I'm not saying that I hate gays.
Happens to be a member.
Oh, shoot. I happen to be I'm just kidding. No, but actually, I don't hate gays. I'm not bashing. Well, actually, I am bashing them, but I don't hate them. I'm bashing the people that are gay, but they're quiet about it. They don't try to push it into your face. They don't try to force you to think some sort of way.
Accept it or you're the problem. That's what's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No. You get, the people that try to the insecure people that try to make you feel some sort of way. They have to overly throw it up in your face. Like, that for example, that's like me putting on some powder, dousing myself with powder until I'm completely white.
I'm a Caucasian male.
And walking up into my doctor's office, getting a checkup, and he was like, they asked me, what's your race? And I put white. And they say, actually, sir, you're black. You're lying. I'm like, and I get offended, like, no, I'm not.
On Atlanta.
I am a white man. And I know I'm not. And I get so offended because if someone told me I'm not black today, I wouldn't get offended. Like, I know I'm black. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, if I know I'm not what I'm trying to say that I really am, it's going to offend me. And that's where they get off being wrong at. They're insecure. So the same example with me trying to be white. It's just, there's a whole epidemic of people out there, of gays out there, trying to force their will on straight people. And it's not cool.
And speaking of epidemics, let's segue into feminism. Now, feminism. I don't know too much about it. I know a little bit to like what real feminist is, like feminist standpoint theory, but let me break down what I hate about a certain branch of feminism. I don't like the feminism that's like, oh my God, he's mansplaining me or manspreading. That type of... I had a girl in my car. She was talking about her job, and she was like, yeah, he mansplained it to me. And I was like, skirt, like, wait a minute.
Hold up.
That doesn't exist. I'm sorry. If you believe it does, then you the problem. But the other feminists, I believe, I mean, the real, they have points. With how can I put it? They actually have reasons about, like, not even just women. When it comes about feminists, it's not even just about women. Just feminists. I'm not going to really break it down because that's a whole long thing. But feminism with the whole, I hate men are problems, you're a man, you're oppressing me. Mm-hmm. That's what I can't stand. And it kind of correlates with this transgender woman because she feels society pumps us up with this idea that you can use that to your advantage. Mm. And that's not cool.
I don't agree with your points, feminists. Any feminists, it's hard for me to find a point.
That's why your voice cracked.
My voice cracked. You know what? But we're going to keep it going. We act like that didn't happen. It's hard for me to find a point of feminism that I agree with.
If you're oppressed, you're a feminist. Think about it like that.
If you're...
No. At a certain degree, especially with feminist standpoint, that if you're oppressed in a way, you're a feminist. And feminists they have a certain amount of knowledge and idea and experience that the oppressors don't have because they're not oppressed. That's like real feminism and many other branches off into it. You're thinking of feminism. What is your thought of feminism when you know, why do you hate it?
I don't hate it. I don't agree with it.
Okay, don't agree with it. Yeah.
Feminism, I don't think I'm not a feminist because the word feminine is female. I'm a man.
I feel it.
I can't.
I didn't say I was a feminist, by the way. I'm just saying I can see their points. Go ahead.
I don't see their points, and if you would like to argue the points with me, I can go all day and tell you why you're wrong. Feminism is a female thing. I can't put myself into that category. I don't think, their main points about not getting paid equally, not getting treated fair, but they'll double back and be like, you can't hit a woman. They can't hit a woman. So I think they contradict themselves a lot, and I think
I agree with you.
They want the benefits of being a man, but they want the benefits of being a woman. So you can't have that. You have to have either one or the other. And that's where I don't get off it, because I can go at it with someone, they be like, equal pay. And then I bring in Big Brock and I say, hey, you piss off Big Brock, and you and Big Brock are gonna fight. And you can't say anything. You can't tell the police, no, this is a fight. Like, I would have to fight Big Brock. You got to fight Big Brock. Right. When a man comes and disrespects your woman, hey, why do I have to stand up for you?
My man, a piece of, like, damn well he was 350. Why would you put me in that situation?
Yeah, 6'8", 350.
And that's the tough part. And then, what's crazy is that you have, and I'm sorry to say it, fuck that. No, I'm not sorry to say, you got these simp men that will go to these women's aid just because they want to fuck them, plain and simple. Right. They go to these women's aid for no reason. Dude who played Romeo in that Steve Harvey show got killed because that girl, like, that bitch lied. Got a man killed because men will just hop up and come to their aid even though they're wrong. And society makes that okay. We make it okay for that double standard. We make it okay for them to be like, blah, 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 I'm all in your ear. But if you hit me, this dude right here is going to come fuck you up.
Try to.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool. And women need to understand that shit. And it takes way into a bunch of other shit. You got women going on their posts. I know it's a joke. Instagram's a joke. She's like, I'm not charging for my time no more. You want to talk to me on the phone? That's $50 an hour. Like, you a hoe.
Right.
You talking about some girl came up on her story was like, do y'all know a sugar daddy that don't want no sugar? Bitch, do you know a job that don't pay?
Right.
Do you want that job? No. Like, come on. You can't have both. Like, can my real women understand where I'm coming from?
The real women will.
You know,
the feminists, the fake women,
the fake feminists. I'll say the fake feminists.
What are the real feminists at their core will still go out on a date and be like, "Are you gonna pay?" They'll do that fake reach and be like, "The guy's supposed to pay." I'm telling you, they only take what's beneficial for them. Now there is some real women out. I'm not gonna say there's no real women out there. There are real women out there that are really pay, that really try to do their thing, that really want to hold up their side.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all the real
Shout
MVP.
out to y'all, the real women that there's no double standard with you guys. You'll pay. You'll stand up for yourself. You'll say like, you're not victimized. These feminists,
like Deion Cole, I'm gonna start leaving my wallet at home.
Right.
See how really down you are from me.
So, shout out to all the real women out there that rep the feminist wave. You know, I still don't really agree with it, but I'm not gonna say there's no real women out there. But there's a lot of fake ones, and I can point you out easily.
Oh yeah,
A lot of points.
simple.
You know, just name them, anything. So. I go at it all the time with my friend Eduardo. I'm gonna shout you out. You want to come on the show and explain to me some of your points?
It's gonna happen one of these days.
I can go at it all day and tell you why you're wrong.
Gabe too. That's why I wanted to go back to. He was like, somebody called me a woman. I was like, Gabe called you little sis all day. Okay. Shout out to Gabe.
But yeah, so just let us know what you think about this whole topic. I know it's gonna be a lot of women. If you hear this, you happen to hear this, you're not going to agree with it. And tell me why you don't agree with it. Dudes, let me know why you agree or disagree with it too. Because we want to hear all of our audience or fans' take. You know, we're very, if you want to talk to us about something, you can message us. We're very open. I hope you guys support.
And more specifically, you can cue at Jesus. I'm talking about, I really want to get into the whole men blindly coming to these women aid. I really want to get into that. So if you think I'm wrong on anything I said, or if I'm right, you want to just let me know what's up, comment. Like, comment, hell, dislike, comment if you didn't like it.
Right.
Let us know what you think. We here. We going to respond. We here
Respond
for
to
y'all.
everybody.
All the time we here. We want the smoke. We want the smoke like a chimney, all right?
All right.
Deuces.